I'm just going to go ahead and call it what this movie is. It is a road trip film. It is filled with action and has one main goal. And that goal is for our main character, Martin, who is a police officer, to go ahead and transport these convicts who are in this sort of bus. And they are having to be moved because of how their behavior is within the prison. And on their way to where they are supposed to be headed, there is a villainous character, of course, who is the main response to all of this action that we get throughout the film. And of course, there is his own story as well, and you start to get introduced to these convicts, and you start to really either care about them or you just think of them as a convict, which is who they really are. Today we're going to be talking about Below Zero. Now I am a little bit late to the game of reviewing this film, as a lot of people have already seen it and put reviews out of their own. However, I would say that this film is on par with a Spanish film that also came out, I believe in 2019, called The Platform, and even the horror Spanish film Veronica. Now both of these films are very well made for the language that they are representing and the genre that they are representing. And this is another example of all of those things. With this being a close confined action, thriller, and mystery, all of those genres working together, so do the cops and the prisoners as well. They both have to work together. For the prisoners, it's survival. And for the cops, it's defense. And it really is in this case. There is a lot of mystery as to why this is happening to this specific bus and group of prisoners, and you begin to unravel as the film goes on, and I will not get into spoiler territory, as I never do on this channel, but let's just say there is a resolution, and you do actually begin to get into familiar territory when it comes to that resolution. That's probably the only actual fault I had to this film. And the action itself seems familiar as well, but it's still very suspenseful nonetheless. Now going back to the action, which is this film's strong point, as well as a almost matched tone of emotional trauma, there is an interior and an exterior chase going on in and out of itself, not only when they are stopped on the road, but when they are continuing to drive around. And that's why, again, I call this a road trip film, because while it is a confined thriller, so to speak, it does try to be more than that with its story. And so you get both, again, the interior and exterior, of all of those emotions at the same time. So it can be a lot to take in and to sink in and to really feel for each prisoner's own pain that they went through earlier on before they got into the situation, as well as the cop. And then you also get a closer, and I gotta say, a resolution to everyone's story. Whether or not you like them, that's up for you to decide. I was not expecting to enjoy this as much as I did, but seeing as how we are here now, this is the 15th film that I've seen for 2021, and that being said, it definitely is one of the better choices and options that are out there currently. I'm going to be reviewing a lot more for 2021 at the end of this week to play catch up. I've been on a student film set all week, and they've been running pretty late, so I've been pretty busy, so sorry for not telling you guys that in advance. I haven't stopped the channel. It's just been a lot going on school-wise, as this is my last semester, but I wanted to get this Below Zero review out for you guys, even though everybody else has already seems like they've seen it, but it does seem to be liked by the fans a little bit more than the critics, I think, from what I've seen. So I'm going to be giving you my rating now, and then go from there. On my Letterboxd rating, I gave it a 3 stars out of 5, and so for my out of 100% score, it's going to be a 63%. So it's definitely one of the higher rated films, that I've seen so far this year. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this review. I look forward to putting out more for you, and definitely go check out Below Zero. It's one of the better Spanish films that I've seen in a while, and one of the only few Spanish films I've seen actually in a while as well. So it was nice to get more of this language out there, and to experience. So definitely with the snow week we had last week here in Arkansas, I can definitely say that it fit all the weather that we just went through. So try to watch it if you're in a cold room or something. I would say it definitely enhances the experience. But if not, then either way, you'll like it or you won't. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.